Why I should have followed my mind, you know? Shouldn't make Mikey set me up on a blind date. What the hell me not think about? Never been on a blind date before. What if she go like me? Is she that? Sure, I know she that, man. Wonder what she look like. One day for somebody we may go like. Feel like we just left a bunch of flowers there so I go home. But no, man, me can't do that. Me can't set her up like that. Me say nervousness a kill me, I tell you. They already know, so might as well me just hold on a little longer. Me not have nothing to lose still. Blouse and skirt, Mikey. Me rate you, boy. It's a blind date of the century. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Let Us Reason, man. You know, this is a live version of the Let Us Reason podcast that I normally have. And today I just want to spend about half hour talking about blind date and online dating. And the WhatsApp number is on the screen. If you're in the US, you can call straight, but if not, you can use WhatsApp to call and probably share some short story about your experience going on a blind date or doing online dating. And would you recommend online dating? Do you think it's a good idea to date online? I have my experience where I wouldn't really call it a blind date, but it's similar, you know. They used to have this TV show called Catfish. I don't know if you guys are aware of Catfish. It was like you have people been talking to each other online or on the phone for months and never actually meet in person. And when they actually meet in person, so of the time it's a totally different person they meet, you know. Maybe a man posing as a woman or a woman posing as a man, and when they actually meet up, is it totally opposite? Or maybe a person sharing photos with the person who they're talking to that they are some fitness trainer, some, you know, and when they meet the person, maybe the person is big and fat, you know. Not discriminating against people who have a few pounds. Well, I myself experienced something similar to that about, I think it was in about 2006, I think it was. They used to have this thing called chat room. I think they still have some still, but back then they used to have chat room. It was about 05 or 06. You didn't have Facebook and all that thing. And the smartphone that we have today, we didn't have it back then, where you can share stuff through WhatsApp, like sharing pictures. Hey, Jamaican Juliet, what go on? And so I joined up with one of these chat room, and I was talking to a young lady in the chat room, and she was giving me a description of herself, how she look and stuff like that. And at the time she was living in Uartan, that's what she said. So we make plans. Go on bar sword. My nephew, big up yourself, man. Thanks for joining the live, you know. Yeah, so we actually made plans to meet up in Uartan, where she live. And me and my uncle and my cousins was going to Clarendon, and we drive, go to Uartan to meet the girl. And she gave me the location that she was and the description of the location. And she said that she was sitting by her gate on a chair, and I passed that gate around 3 different times. And I call her and I said, text her and I said, I don't see you. and she give me a better description. And when I actually reach the address, I actually passed that person sitting there for real, but the way how she described herself on the phone, it was a totally different person I'm looking at. It was an old lady sitting on a chair at the front of a yard. And I stop and say, "Are you so and so?" She said, "Yes." And my uncle was there on spot, and I was telling him about it, and right away my uncle figured out what's going on, and my uncle said, what you guys want to drink? And they tell us what they want to drink, and my uncle said, "You have a shop nearby?" And they say, "Yes." That was my escape. You see, when we drive out from that spot and turn up the road to go to Clarendon, they never see us again. You know, so a lot of people get set up a lot of time where blind date is concerned, and also online dating. And online dating can be also dangerous, you know. You're talking to a person online, whether on WhatsApp, Facebook, or Instagram, whatever the site is, and the type of person who you think you're talking to is a totally different person behind the phone, behind the computer. People actually find love dating online, real love, real relationship dating online. But for a lot of people, it can be dangerous and also detrimental, you know. Yeah, man, the girl conned me, man, set me up. The person that I was going to see, it was a totally different person. Yeah, man, so if you have any story about you being set up or being tricked, or being catfish, so to speak, the number is on the screen. You can call and share if you want to. Yeah, and what is your opinion on online dating? Do you think it's a good idea? Me personally, I rather to meet whoever I'm going to date in person. I don't like to be introduced either to anyone. I would rather to find that person myself. I like it better like that, you know. I remember in the days of pen pal, before you have social media, before you have internet and all of that, they used to have pen pal. Carla Wagwan, welcome to Let Us Reason.
Hi, good evening. So my story that I have is that I went on a blind date in Mandeville. I was living in Jamaica at the time.
Yes.
Oh, by the way, my name is Juliet. So this is Jamaican Juliet.
Yeah, man, you can
Right?
go check out our stuff on YouTube. You know, she have some nice little reasoning, you know.
Right. So I was living in Manchester, and I got invited out to a date in Mandeville to meet up at the Mandeville Park.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm there dating, sitting down with the guy, you know. At that time, I was pretty young. I was probably about 18 or 17 and a half. We go to Burger King, or I don't know if it's Burger King or McDonald's, but one of those fast food restaurants. They're hanging out, talking with the guy and thing, and the guy look handsome and thing. So I'm like, okay, nice looking guy. So I'm there. All of a sudden, the guy excused himself.
Yeah.
Right? Guy go away, excuse himself, go to restroom or whatever, then he come back. We're there, I talk to the guy and I enjoy the date going on 30 minutes, 40 minutes, 45 minutes, to over an hour.
Now we're giving you even.
But what happened to me now? I was literally dating twin. I never know say a twin me a date. So
Identical twin.
Identical twin.
Wow.
So me now, me just be so embarrassed. Me better talk about hell. So it's like, say, for instance, with the first person me I talk about box. And the person excuse themselves and get up and go bathroom and come back, and then when him come back now, me the way how me found out is that I there carry on with the conversation, you know, of talking about the box. So I say, yeah, man, as I was saying, such and such and such and whatever, and the person is like, can you remind me, refresh my memory what you were saying again? And I say, wait. It's a somebody that look like, say, them not really, you know, I figure out what's going on with me.
So
But go ahead.
you say it was identical twin you go on the blind date with without you
I
knowing.
found out afterwards because he keep excusing himself to go to bathroom.
So they all along
Three or
both of
four-
them plan it.
Them switch, yeah, them a switch back
Wow.
and forth. They get up, him get up like 4 or 5 times. So I said, then this a young boy, him, what a way him I use the restroom so often. So it's when the reason how I found out now is because I started to say to myself that this feel like I'm in either I'm in a movie or may I go crazy. But you know when you have intuition, it's just like, all right, say for instance, you want to cross the road, but you just have an intuition, so you know to cross because the car going to come and lick you down.
Mhm.
That's the feeling I had. I had a feeling like something not right because this person keep getting up from in front of me and saying to come back. And he keep getting up 4 times or 5 times. So I say, for a young boy, wish young somebody I get up at the bathroom for every minute.
Yeah.
And then every time, yeah, so what gave both of them away is that every time when the person come back in front of me now, they must rephrase or I have to reiterate what I was talking about. So I was like, okay, but this a young boy have memory problem too. So I started to say, okay, this young boy have bladder problem and he have memory problem. Something don't right about this boy is either him is a ducky or him not normal, him is a alien.
Yeah.
So me now start to notice the boy more and more. Like every time them sit down, I start look on them good and I study them face a little bit and I say to myself, it's either a movie me in or it's a flash or something, but something don't right, you know?
Yes.
And after they keep switching back and forth now, I said to the last guy that I spoke with before I decided that I'm going home, I said, listen, there's something weird about you. I don't know what's going on, but we can't have a good conversation without you asking me to pick up. Every time you leave, you come back, you tell me to rephrase or pick up where we left off, and I think that is very, very unusual. I don't know if you're a ghost or you're a spirit or you have a twin or whatever, but this is not normal, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And then when I said that to him now, he started to say, I have a confession to make, blah, blah, blah. And then he called his twin. Identical twin in same clothes. I was so embarrassed though because I was a young person. And I couldn't believe I got tricked on a date where 2 boys invite me out on a date and a date at the same time.
So what you
2 boys kiss me. 2 boys kiss off my mouth and he never realized I see him 2 different boys.
Oh, that crazy me I tell you. So when you realize you are 2 different boy, what step you take after that?
I feel embarrassed because the community in Mandeville there, where everybody knows us. You know, we grew up, go to school, go to high school. Everybody knows us, and then it was rumored. Everybody say, "Oh, I got tricked," and they told their friends. And when I go shopping or anywhere, the people then would laugh at me, like
Wow.
guys my age, and yeah, they would laugh at me and say, "I got tricked. Why tricked me?"
Idiot thing that.
Yeah.
You
So
remember?
that was.
You remember? Big up yourself, Blended Culture, Empire TV. Big up. You remember back in the days when there was no internet, there was no internet, there was no social media, and the only way a girl and a boy could communicate is by writing love letters. Don't you think that was more, to me, in my opinion, that was more special, that was more intimate than now where you
Yes.
have quick access to WhatsApp or whatever, you can just send a message or so forth. What do you think?
I agree. I agree. It was more intimate because remember when we get the letter, when we go to post office, oh my God, especially me, they have one foreign man. And I graduated from high school. One of my high school boyfriend, he migrated, his mother took him up. And me say, I used to go post office just with the Kirk letter come to me. And just when me get the letter, me read it, me put it down carefully,
May I tell you?
Then later I make the dinner. This when me done it, me dinner
You
now.
take up and read it again.
Me go read it again. Me say, oh God, me say me read the letter. Me sit down and study the letter. I said, boy, I wonder why when I think when him write this. You look like I say in love me man because look when I write this and study. Boy, must it think good for write this or something when him write say.
Me say,
Then I read that over and over.
back then, man, when you see a girl you like, me talk as me as a man, you don't know if a girl like you or into you. And you say I go write a little love letter. And you might give somebody who know the girl to give the girl. And you write the letter and you give somebody to give the girl. You see, when you as a boy get back a letter from the girl and the girl show say she interested in you, or put a little love heart down her bottom. Oh gosh, man. If you don't mind shot, maybe you can eat your dinner. You dream about it day and night.
A true thing, man.
And I think it was more special. You know, nowadays people have phone, they can take picture of anything and just send it all over. But when you really, if a girl are going to expose herself to you, or a man are going to expose himself to a girl, and you wait that long, oh gosh, man, that's something different, man. But people
we used to go to a photo studio. Remember back in the day in Jamaica? We go to photo studio, go take picture.
Yes, man. And you know, say people still do it though. But you have a lot of guys where used to have them little corner up on the street. They might put up a backdrop. And I still see them do it at Jamaica when I go there. But the advent of smartphone, it just mash up a lot of stuff where you used to mean a lot to people, you know?
Yeah.
You remember pen pal?
Pen pal, yeah.
You did have any pen pal?
So, be a big old rusty prison man in America used to write me.
We say be a big old rusty prison man.
In America used to write me, yeah.
Oh yeah? So, you ever write back none of them?
Write them back along, yeah. Usually all white man we are 60 and something write me and you want them send me the whole picture. I'm like, okay, whatever. I did not have a good experience in pen pal because it's mostly like Americans used to write me and they used to be like prisoners.
Oh.
Yeah.
Me see, my sister, one of my sister I think used to have a pen pal for Africa. And when you write a pen pal letter, you send it off way across the globe to a different country. And so my time it take months before you get back a reply. And you know, say I have a friend so far away. That was special to you know. But nowadays, as a click of a finger, as a click of a button, everything does reach immediately. Kind of take away some of my specialness where relationship is so concerned, in my opinion.
I agree. I agree. And then the nakedness online too, because even like on Instagram, a lot of girls, I am not bashing anybody who wants to be naked, but I just believe that your body, like a female body, meant to, I think sometimes if you save certain things to surprise people, like if I meet a guy and I never see his body and then when him take off his shirt and me say, boy, whoa, I would be like, wow, I got a prize.
Yes.
But it's like everybody sees it now, every woman sees and everybody else. I'm like, sure. You everybody woman.
Then
suppose just run robin, you know, where you pass through.
Then suppose him never expose him body to you with no picture through WhatsApp nor nothing. But when that day come for him expose him body to you as something where you not like none at all, how that go?
me still will work with it because me just don't like the idea of me like the surprise or whatever. So me will work with it. And sometimes them man they all have big belly and them some they are good man, you know. So sometimes as a woman we too materialistic too, you know. I think both men and women, but I think women more. They're more materialistic where them a looks the boy, a man not have this in belly no flat and this and that. And men too, but we have to understand in this life, you know, all of us are gonna grow old. Well not all of us, some of us. And sometimes as we get older, you might meet a woman who's sexy and she lose her sexiness as she gets older. Something can happen where she lose her sexiness. So we can't look at the physical aesthetic and judge people. We have to be in love with, in my opinion, fall in love with intellect, a person who is good, kind-hearted, a person who will have humanitarian kind of personality where they love people, care about the poor and so on and so on. Because they will care about you. If they care about others, obviously they're going to care about you. They're not going to be selfish. But some of us, we like selfish people. And then we complain, say, oh, it's just somebody where we are date selfish. And don't love nobody but themselves. But that's what we want.
Yeah, man.
You know.
Yeah. Juliet, respect for your calling, man. Respect for your input and stuff. Me take a next call. So take care of yourself.
All right. God bless. Take care. Bye-bye.
Yeah, man.
Bye.
Bossy.
Empire TV, what go on? Me see you in a call a while ago, but me dep on a call, you know?
Oh, yeah, because me da call in for talk on the program there. I realize you're there on the phone.
Yeah, man, you're live here now, man.
Yeah, so what go on?
Me there, man. We are talk about blind date and online dating and then thing there. You ever go on a blind date before?
Well, yeah, man, I go on a blind date already, yes.
Was it successful?
Why, it never, for the person, it wasn't successful at all. But for me, it was successful because after me get a message from my phone,
yeah,
from a number, right, this young lady, I said, boy, you know, a long time I like you. And something, so me I say, oh, you like me and you don't know me. She said, yeah, me know you. So I said, where you know me from? And we never have a conversation. So, oh, you know me, you see me? She said, well, yeah, me could put it that way then. So she said she want to go and have Kentucky.
Yeah.
You see me? So get clean and something, man. But you know, you gonna say a blind date, you know. So when you go, me not go just go in a KFC. So can remember me don't know who me go meet, how the person stay. So me branch off a one little place and they look. You know, KFC are just all glass right round. So
hold on. In all of this time, you never know who you are going to see.
Me don't know who me go see.
And she
me
didn't
get about 4 messages from the person. I say, boy, so till one time he even wonder if I'm be mother try to
trick you.
You know? Yeah, set up one little something. But anyway, you know, he go cause we a man. So me say me I go.
She didn't know who she go see?
Alright. She say she know me. So me tell two of my friends them I say, go on, man, go see what really I go on. But so me say me I go just for the fun night.
Yeah.
Right? So me go and there one place stand up at one corner and look. Cause I remember the person said they know who them a come to, you know, but me no know who me I expect to see. So me I say, boy, I go down my baby mother set up one little something for me, you know. So me dodge off at one place and me I look and anyway, me get another message from the person. I say, you reach already? So me I say, yeah man, me reach. So me say, you reach? The person say, yeah, me reach. So me say, what color clothes you in? The person said, that's not important right now. Go just come in at KFC and sit down close down to the bathroom entrance there so.
Yeah.
But me now move, so me did stand up and about 10 minutes in. Me not see nobody. Me see all the people are coming at KFC and I go out, but me not see nobody will spark it or say, boy, other person there. Me I go but eligible, to be honest, you know, so I didn't be mother planet.
That she plan it.
Me say, Adi, hey, me go in. Me did that, so me say, alright, me I go play the game too. So me go in and me sit down and when me look, me see somebody come at the glass and look in and draw back their head cause the girl she set up to do the prank, you know. Cause Scarlett say a prank, she say she a prank me know or she a say if me a cheat or what.
Yeah.
See? The girl start laugh now, so in draw back and start laugh. You see what I say? So, alright, she come in at KFC still and come and sit down and me I say, well, you want something to eat? See? So she said, yeah. So I say, what you want to eat? So she want wings combo. There were 5 pieces of wings and mega size fries and she want a corn and a coleslaw.
Yeah.
Yes, so me go say, bam, no. I said, no worry yourself, man. A card me have, man. So just come go up in the line and order what you want. Brother, this say it get interesting.
Oh.
Man a plan and got a wipe same time, you know. You know, so the girl go up in the line and me just take my time and go close to the door, you know. And she order mega size of fries and she order corn and coleslaw and one of that, what they call it something, the biscuit, the KFC biscuit.
No tell me say I run, you run off, Panar.
Hey, I'm take my time and squeeze through the door. Brother, I want hell with the man security in there, you know, because she don't have the first dollar for pay for the Kentucky. Where she go, they go order, you know. So my baby mother know when she see what I go on, couldn't hold it.
So what your baby mother do? She start laughing and she get angry at you.
Hold it, she did the hide. Because I never see her when everything good on no one. Hey, the woman look at me, the woman laugh till she cry. The woman say, say I want dangerous somebody. Because the woman go up in the line and go order the people like KFC, my boss, and say, and the woman don't have the first dollar for pay for the KFC. So the baby mother say, boy, no man, this boy is not easy, you know. As some baby mother come out from up and she there hide and call me and say, oh, you know, say you're not easy. So I say, why you do it? Because guess what now? Me the kind of figure more or less say, as she a pull off that stunt, they still, you know. For me, you know.
Yes.
See if me faithful or if me a cheat. So me just play the game too.
Backfire upon them, man.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Me say, look, I'm in jail for KFC in Port Antonio. KFC there, no brother.
Me say, me know
mega size up and
me know of an incident. Me know of a person, not me really, but me know of somebody where similar incident happened to them. Where in baby mother set up one of her friend to look him. And every message in friend share with the man, the baby mother see
it.
And them make plan to meet at a spot. I used to when the man go there to meet the girl.
And baby mother. Jesus Christ. But I say, remember, you know, all right. A man, a person, you know, if you just message your phone and say, hello, me see you, I like you, you know, blind date. I know that's so it go. You have to, as a man, you have to looking at things to before you move.
For real, man.
Because boss, me say, when I get a message, me laugh to myself and I say, you know, say, not more than a moment try. One lick up wrong for me. So that's why I just decide to me I go ahead, but here I know. Francis said KFC, he come like he just lick the nail pan the head, you know. Because I done plan say, alright, me I make this woman order and then me take my time and slide through the KFC door and left her in there.
So
you see the girl and baby mother get to do the prank?
Yeah.
Hey, the next day look at me and say, you want like wickedest man me ever know from my barn. you did know what go on already? Me say, I never know what go on, but me just make up my mind and know, say, alright, you can just call, message my phone and say, me see I'm like you just want to go KFC. So not even 3 days. You not talk to me for. You just want to go KFC. So me did kind of pick up, say,
something not right.
Something not right, bossy. Out of everywhere else in a Portland, what make you want to go in a KFC? So, and you know, say, me a big married man in this town where everybody knows, say, me have no man. So me must pick up and know, say, something funny.
Boy, you really make it backfire upon them. So let me ask you something.
Bossy.
No, woman never tell you out yet, like say, yeah, they make plan for meet at a specific spot and then when you go there, you did your wait and should not show up none at all.
Bossy, that I want story where I don't know if you have time for it. That a whole heap of story.
We have to pick up back on this because I just half hour.
Yeah, you have to go pick up back on this cause hey. The wickedest thing that ever happened to me in a Bossy. But when me did much younger still.
Okay.
So me I say I meet this girl named Saida.
Who's girl she know go on? Yeah.
Yeah, me meet this girl named Saida and she say she want to link up over Port Antonio in the pier there. But it was a nice little young girl, so me I say alright.
Hey, Empire TV. Me I go do another
yes,
live.
Sir.
Me I do another live based upon that. Where people
that
get tired.
You see that story, you know, other story are the it story. So we have to do another live and make we link up and me tell you what go on about that story.
Yeah, man. Respect
right, so,
for your reason, so you know, man.
Yeah, man, and big up the audience who watch Eligible TV right now. Like, share, subscribe, and tell a friend if you don't want good quality content for our family.
Yeah, man.
Right, I want to check out Eligible Cartoon.
And check out Empire TV.
Check out Empire TV. We have a whole heap of things over there.
Whole heap of things are going over there.
Whole heap.
Yeah,
right?
Man.
So the people them want to just check it out. All right, my boss. So just link me and make me know what go on.
Yeah, later.
All right, respect.
Well, everybody, respect, you know, big up on yourself hang around for this short live broadcast. I have stuff to take care of, so I couldn't do more than half hour. Yeah, online dating is not my thing. A lot of people love doing that. It can be good, it can be successful. People can really find true love, find their soulmate by dating online. But it also can be dangerous, it can be deadly. Yeah, so whosoever gonna do online dating, be very careful what you're doing. Make sure the person whosoever you're interested in is really vetted 100%, know the background, try to know as much as possible you can know about them before you go too deep. Alright? As usual, the motto of Let Us Reason podcast or Let Us Reason live show is love life, live free, live your own truth, love yourself unconditionally, and try put a little tips. A patient tonight. Patient goes a long way. Take care of yourself, love on you, big up on yourself. Later.